The wonders of understanding calories. Good morning, folks, and a happy Sunday. You know, I might be regretting our late night gameplay just a little bit. But I had fun, so I guess it's not regretful. It is what it is. We knew the sacrifices we were making. We knew we would be a little groggy getting up this morning, but it is what it is. Let's go grub down some marinated egg bread, get some coffee in us, and go get our client better today than they were yesterday. Breakfast was great. Still feeling a little, what would you call it, slow in the head, but I don't think that's a change from everyday life. I think we're always slow in the head. I mean, we get punched in the head, but let's finish getting ready, get out of here, and go get our clients better today than they were yesterday. And we are out of the door, headed to go get our client better today than they were yesterday. And we made it here to get our client better today than they were yesterday. So our client was like, during sparring, I get really fatigued. I'm like, well, are you doing cardio? They're like, no. I'm like, well, why not? They're like, 'cause cardio is boring. Can we get around it? I was like, oh, no, not really. That's not how life works. It's not how the human body works. You can't get around cardio. But what we can do is make it as entertaining as possible. So we're going to go have fun while doing cardio. So we're going to jog a little bit. Probably carry our pads with us because they get quite fatigued last time we did pads. So I could see definitely why they get tired during sparring. Actually, pads are definitely more tiring than sparring. But, needless to say, we're going to go get a little bit of cardio in while also doing pads. I think it'll be fun. Carry our pads with us. Jog. Do some pads. Jog. Do some pads. Jog. Do some pads. It should be fun. We'll see how it goes. Training session complete with our client. And, he's not really in as bad a shape as he said he was. He ran a mile pretty efficiently. Ran 2 miles not so efficiently, could have done a little bit better, but he was getting it out of the freaking blocks for that mile. So if he would have done a little bit of energy preservation, I think he would have had a little bit more in the tank for him. But when it comes down to like him wanting to compete, he is definitely not in the shape that he needs to be in, but that doesn't mean anything. He can get in that shape. He definitely can. It's just going to be a little bit of work, a lot of work, a whole lot of work, but he can do it. We're going to continue to work on it and get him to the goals that he wants to reach. He wants to do at least one fight in his life. So we're going to get him to that goal. We're going to at least help him get to that goal as much as we can. So I guess we're going to head home, folks. We got about 2 hours before we have to be at practice. I guess we're going to go take us a little nap and then see where the rest of the day takes us. Well, I know where the rest of the day is going to take us. Getting better today than we were freaking yesterday. Just made it back to the cribbo. Let's run in here and crawl back in our beds for a little bit until we've got to be at practice. Because, I am not those Adderall-filled babies or man children or adult children that someone was talking about on the stream last night. I'm not one of them. I am a natural guy who runs off of a whole bunch of caffeine. And caffeine only does so much. So let's get in here and get us a little nap scan. Get a nice little refresher and then go get better today than we were yesterday. And then maybe we will be like those Adderall-filled children because we will, be nice, fresh, and recovered nice and recovered, you know, and loaded up on caffeine, because I just drink just enough to get the cortisol levels away, the acetylcholine levels down, so that I'm able to think straight and able to correlate sentences for a client, because that would have been really annoying. Like, think about me talking like this right now to the client. They'd have been like, dude, what is wrong with you? And I'd be like, bro, I stayed up late playing video games. And they would have looked at me like that is the most piss poor reason ever to be tired. I'd be like, yeah, I know. I'm a bad athlete. But I wanted to play BO6, and I had been pushing it off. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's go take a Synapski and play with Cookies first, because she needs some lovin's, I guess, because she's scratching on my leg. Well, folks, our day took a little bit of a turn. As we were laying down to take our nap, we get a text from Coach saying that something had came up and he was not going to be able to make it to practice today, so practice was canceled. So what did I do? I took a longer nap than I traditionally would. Hell, we might as well have slept. But that was very, very, very much needed, folks. Like, very much needed. You don't realize how much you need some recovery and some sleep until you freaking get it. I didn't realize I was really that tired. But now that, like, I have been able to nap and I have been able to get a good recovery in, folks, I was freaking tired. I was tired. I feel nice, refreshed, renewed, recovered. Man, that was much needed. Much needed. Like, very much needed. I have been begging for that sleep for like 2 months. But we've got to go find us some grub skis. So let's go find us some grub so that we can get going again and go get our clients into the shape of their freaking dreams. The wonders of understanding calories. Pizza on a freaking weight cut. Lunch was great. Who doesn't like eating pizza to lose weight? I like eating pizza to lose weight. If you don't like eating pizza to lose weight, you might be a psychopath. You might be. I have no idea, but you might be. Pretty sure if you don't like pizza, that means you're a psychopath. But all 4 of those pizzas were the equivalent of 1 slice of pizza. Like, it doesn't get much better than that, folks. Really, really doesn't. But while we were grubbing down on our pizza, we watched the video, The Downfall of Alex Eubanks. And you know, I can definitely agree. It is definitely a downfall. He was like a great influence to, I guess, the kids, the fitness community. He was the guy preaching stay natural. You can be natural forever. You can get to the body of your dreams. Don't let social media influence you to want to hop on PEDs. And then look at him, hopping on PEDs, gambling. I mean, hanging out with Toji. He can't be a good influence in and of himself. So I don't know. It's kind of sad when you see social media twist and turn someone into a person that they are not. They're not, you know? This brings me back to, like, the topic I was talking about with our waiter the other day. Heck, our waiter the other day. I was like, bro, you got a great story. You should just vlog your daily life. Give the world the inside look of your life through your eyes. He's like, yeah, I don't really want to do that. Why? Because, he said, I've thought about it. People have told me to do that because I just don't live the life that I want to. And I'm like, bro, I promise you, when you start going out there and putting yourself out there, you're going to naturally want to change into the best version of person that you can be, because you're putting yourself out there every day. And it seems like old Alex Eubanks took the complete opposite route than the route in which we were giving our waiter at the old Outback the other day. So I don't know why I mentioned that. I guess I mentioned it because it's sad. It's sad to watch how social media can influence people. But I guess let's go get ready for our day and go make our fitness video of the week before we get on out of here and head to go get our client better today than they were yesterday. Well, sadly, we have ran out of time to make our fitness video of the week before we go to our client's place. So I guess we're going to boogie on to our client's place and just see where the day takes us. We got the video all laid out, planned out, so it should be a good one when we do sit down and actually film it. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to go get our client into the shape of their freaking dreams. Alrighty, folks. We are headed to our client's place. And I can't lie. I feel like the most unproductive ever today. But, I can't lie. That little nap that we took earlier was the most needed nap I think I have ever taken in my life. I guess it wasn't a little nap, but that big ass nap we took earlier was the most needed nap ever. I have not noticed. I did not know. Well, I knew I was on the edge of, holy crap, we're about to get sick and our body's about to break. But we were just gonna push through headstrong, you know what I mean? Tougher today than we were yesterday type shit. But, yeah. The good Lord saved me. Or I guess, coach's obligations saved me. But let's go get our client better today than they were yesterday. Session with our client went great. Now off to do, I don't know. I was gonna take the dogs hiking, but it's freaking freezing cold. And now it's dark, so I did not plan that one very well. So, yeah. I guess, off to BO6 we go, maybe? I don't know. Let's get home and see where the day takes us. Well, folks, we just made it home, and we just sat in the driveway for like, I don't know, another 10 minutes since we got off the phone with JB. Because we're kind of sad, I can't lie. It's kind of sad. I mean, my best friend isn't with me every day when I go to sleep. It's kind of a bummer. She's not with me on the day that I'm off. Except for when she was sleeping. It's like, this whole her working nighttime and me training all day, it's really taking a toll on us. On me, at least, not on her. I don't know about her. I'm pretty sure it probably is, too. I would assume it is. I mean, not getting to see me must be a freaking curse. But, goodness gracious, this sucks. But, it is what it is. We're gonna get through it. Because it's not like we didn't go across the freaking country and miss her. We learned to live without her then. Just, this past semester, it's been kind of ass. Can't lie. It's kind of been ass. But let's get inside, knock this video out. I don't know what we're going to name it. I'm pretty sure we're going to name it Does Strength Training Make You Smarter? Because I have a theory. I don't really have a theory. It's something that, like, well, we learned in school. And, yeah, that, you know, lifting weights and stuff will improve your IQ, cognitive function. So, I think the clickbaity title we're going to use is, Does Strength Training Make You Smarter? I think. I don't know, though. We don't know. But let's get in here and knock this video out. And, yeah. Get over our feelings, because it is what it is. She has dreams she wants to chase. I have to make sacrifices for it. I have dreams I want to chase, and she makes sacrifices for it. So it's like a push and a pull. It's kind of how relationships work. But it's kind of boo-boo, if you know what I mean. Well, folks, we have made it inside, and as we were prepping for our video, you know, JB works in the health field, and she tells me some pretty insane things, some things that, like, I feel like if I were to tell you, it would probably get her to lose her job. But she just walked into work, and there's been a patient, and they didn't know that they were gone. I've been sitting there with them. I don't know for how long, but no one knew that the patient had. So yeah, they're being real strict is what she said. Yeah, I don't know how she does it. I would be losing my shit right now. I'd be losing my shit. But I guess we're going to get back to doing what we were supposed to be doing. Oh my gosh. She's a freaking saint. I don't know how she does it. Really don't. Well, after a whole bunch of starting and stopping, I think we got our point across. Your brain functions better when you're getting some form of strength training in. But I guess we're going to go upstairs and get us a little grub skiing, round off the night, and get on some freaking BO6. Why not, folks? Why freaking not? But I think I'm going to hold the fitness video until tomorrow so that I can give it one more glance over, give it a little listen to, so that we can play some BO6 tonight, get this posted before we get on some BO6, so that as soon as we get off, it can be the freaking night. Meal prepping. Dinner made easy. Our buffalo chicken burritos were a freaking hit, as freaking usual, folks. I can't lie. But I will say, not being able to go get better today than I was yesterday has been a big old bummer. It's been a bummer. Like, gosh, I feel so unproductive today. But, I mean, when that's our goals and our ambitions and the things that we feel like we are set out to do in life, I mean, that's kind of what happens. That's kind of what happens when you don't do the things that you traditionally do when you get off of your schedule and all those good things. You know, when momentum's broken, you can feel it. You can it sucks. But we still got stuff done. I mean, we got 2 of our sessions knocked out for the week. We got some recovery in. I mean, it was much needed. I think sometimes recovery is even harder than actually training. Because, well, what do we do when we are recovering? I mean, I guess sleep is pretty cool. It feels amazing. But our brains just don't function as well when we're not going to get better today than we were yesterday. It's like there's something missing. But it is what it is. It is okay. I mean, every day we're going to get better than we were yesterday. We did our studying. We studied today. We got a video knocked out today. We're going to edit it once we get off of this BO6 that we're about to play. Wow, that all rhymed, if you say it in a certain way. But folks, I guess what I learned today is that social media can really influence people to be different people. Like, I really thought that Alex Eubanks was that guy. He was going to be that guy who was going to make a difference in the community. And then, dang, look at him. Going down the same path as everyone else has went down. But it is what it is. I mean, if that's what he feels like he has to do to get success and to feel, I guess, security in himself, yeah, good for you, bro. But I do think it's kind of sad. And it's not just him, but it's everyone in life. I mean, it's all the time. You see people doing dumb little pranks that aren't really pranks. They're kind of them being douchebags to people. All the time. And it's like, why? Oh, for a little bit of clout. That makes sense. So, I guess don't let social media influence you in a negative way. Social media is a really powerful tool that I even used. When I was in the darkest depths of my times and my mental struggles and my life struggles. But I used it as like a motivational tool. I didn't use it as like a thing to make me, I guess, bad, to get clout. I used it as a motive, and just to waste time. I wasn't using it as a time waster. I guess I kind of did, but I was always getting benefit out of it. I was learning. I was motivating myself. I was trying to change my mindset in which I was in. So I guess social media can be used as a powerful tool, but it's also used as a very crippling thing. And I see it all of the freaking time. All the time. It's such a powerful, useful tool. You can get information immediately. But also you can be flooded with negativity. I mean, just go open Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. All that is violence. Like, goodness gracious. You don't need all that. And that's coming from someone who, like, is supposed to be violent, you know? So, I guess, the moral of it is stick to your plans. Always get better today than you were yesterday. I mean, that's a given. I mean, we're getting better today than we were yesterday. One way or another, we're going to get better today than we were yesterday. We worked on our recovery today. We slept. We actually slept. And believe it or not, that's hard for us. That's hard for us to calm the brain, to slow the brain, to quiet the brain, and just go rest. Relax. Chillax. You know? Definitely when you just want to, like, wake up your significant other and just be like, hi, what are you doing? And we didn't. We just sat there and let them rest while we rested. And honestly, it was pretty nice. I can't lie. It was nice to relax. But I always do feel like when I don't get better, as in physically, or closer to the goal, we are missing something. But I think the thing that we are really missing is JB, and we're trying to say everything around it, but this is what makes her happy, and we cannot take from that. You know what I mean? So I think that's really what we're missing, is our old significant other. But it's not like they're gone. They're just not like right here beside us like they are 24/7. And let me tell you, folks, a powerful woman makes a powerful man. But without the powerful man and the powerful woman coming together, those two people are not very strong. Let me tell you that right now. Me and her have learned that in our path. So, I guess the thing that I'm missing today wasn't going to get better today than we were yesterday. It was JB. And we're just ignoring that. We're trying to push it out of our brain. But we're almost at the end. She's almost made it. She's almost freaking a nurse. She almost nursed JB. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of her. I'm so freaking proud of her. So, let's go get on some freaking BO6, folks. Let's go get on some BO6. Let's stop yapping. Let's call it a night. We figured out what was wrong. We're missing her. It ain't getting better today than we were yesterday, because we did still get better today than we were yesterday. We did our studying. We relaxed. We recovered. Those are things of getting better today than we were yesterday. We're just missing old JB. Let's get on some BO6, folks. Y'all don't want to hear about my problems. Good night, folks. BillyGoat freaking loves you.